What is the best Star Wars movie?
This is about to get a little controversial, but here are some of my favorite Star Wars films in the franchise. This is a casual review. I know I've gone on record to say that this is my least favorite one in the original trilogy, but I still think, while it's one of my least favorite Star Wars films, I do think The Empire Strikes Back holds its place in cinematic history, and it does everything right that a sequel should do. You get new characters and expansion on the world. Also, I Am Your Father is one of the greatest cinematic plot twists of film history. I think The Empire Strikes Back is held up very well. I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this because I know there's a lot of Star Wars fans who either love or hate this movie. And despite my issues with The Force Awakens, which I will agree to, I do agree that it is a retread. I don't think you had to kill Han Solo, but if Harrison Ford wanted to leave, there's not much you can do about it. And I will say there's a few things in the writing I think could have done better. I don't think Rey is one of the worst characters ever in the franchise, especially when you have Jar Jar Binks and such. I can still enjoy Episode 7, but I can see why a lot of Star Wars fans can't. And the runner-up is going to be Star Wars Episode 3, The Revenge of the Sith. This movie is 20 years old as of this year, and while it still has the issues of the prequel trilogy, I gotta say, this is the best one of the franchise. I saw this in 2013 when I was a freshman in high school, and I don't regret it. This is one of my favorite Star Wars films. You have some great Star Wars action. Nice to see Chewbacca and such in there, and it's just a very dark and heartbreaking tale of how a good person like Anakin Skywalker is easily manipulated and turns bad. And while some people could criticize the final fight, I love the final battle between Obi-Wan and Anakin every time I watch this movie. Every time I watch this movie, I love it even more. So this is earns its place. But we're gonna say The Return of the Jedi is my favorite of the original trilogy and is definitely top tier. It's number two in my favorite Star Wars movies. I think Return of the Jedi is great, and I like this more than Empire Strikes Back. Unpopular opinion. The Ewoks, I know some people hate them, but I think they're very cute. They remind me of little bears. Darth Sidious is a great villain, and the final confrontation between father and son, even to the point where Darth Vader sacrificed himself, heartbreaking stuff, but for some people is where the franchise should have ended. And I can kind of agree, but I still have a soft spot for the 7, 8, and 9, even with my issues. But Return of the Jedi is